Final race on the programme, race number 8, is the Sea Eagle Handicap. It's a Class 3 over the 1650, headed by Pretty Bohemia. They take the blinkers off as he drops back into Class 3 company. My Ally, Alexi Padel, barrier 5, will roll forward from there. Sky Melody, course and distance winner, first up in September this season. This is his second start. Ha Ha Ha, last start course and distance winner. Relentless Me, a 3-time winner. They've all been a shot in there over the 12 and 1400 metres. Sichuan Boss will probably roll forward despite a wide gate. Gold Land, a last start winner and looking good. Another last start winner over the 1200 metres. Gets up into Class 3 for the first time. Sky Melody and Ha Ha Ha, who's had a couple of trips in actual fact, have been up to Chung Fa and back within the last 30 days. Now we've made our way to the touchscreen to have a look at the speed map here and a few key races as well. My Ally has been trying to find the front and has found the front from wide gates. Gets barrier 5 this time.
Yes, so potentially can find the rail and then let the race evolve around him here, Alexi Badel. Sichuan Boss is a noted front runner, I think that's fair to say, and is likely to roll forward with a 7-pound claimer aboard. Relentless Me also generally likes to race reasonably handy. Pretty Bohemia can kick up and hold a spot. Then you've got horses in the race like Ha Ha Ha, who's a last start winner, and looking at the map, looks like he's going to get caught wide. So you would presume that Moreira will potentially try and push on and maybe get outside of the lead if Sichuan Boss rolls further forward. That's a possibility. Dances with Dragon has been running well at Shartini, comes back to the Valley. Sky Melody's had a little bit of a setback soundness-wise, but has been in good form prior to that. All right, so some variance there. What's caught your eye in the morning, Paul?
Something we've all done before is Dances with Dragons, and I've got him on going nice. He's going well, and he's coming to Happy Valley, this horse. He's had 3 starts here before, has been placed. You can see him doing it nicely enough there. Golden, there was a good win from him last start. He's a horse in good form at the moment, and you can see his track work, the riding boy's setting up, so just letting him gallop under his own steam. Nice, easy work for Goldland, and the next one is looking good. He's doing it nice. He's improved this horse, and he's come here to Happy Valley before, and he's a last start winner here, so interesting to see if he can go back-to-back at the Valley.
All right. That's where we'll stay, in actual fact, with looking good. And jockey, Grant van Neerkerk.
Grant, looking good. Won at $54 last time out. Did that come out of the blue, that win a bit?
Yeah, look, it was unexpected a little bit, but his horse that gave me sort of a nice field. Horse that would prefer the extra bit of ground. I think last time I was just niggling quite a long way out, you know, just to keep his position, but I think with the extra bit of ground, you'll be travelling a little bit better.
Is he a horse that likes the Valley? Because that was his first ever run there last time.
Yeah, look, he won, so I would think so. Obviously, the 1650 will be a little bit tricky. Look, he's a horse that will prefer the extra ground, but 1650 at Happy Valley is a little bit tricky. You sort of need a lot of luck. So, look, I'm hoping he gets a good position and I can be in a position where I don't have to make up too much ground. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll give me a good kick.
How about the step up in class?
Look, it's always a bit tough, but he is an improving horse, and I'm hoping he gives me a good run.
Grant's having a great season so far, 12 winners. This horse, though, goes up in class and up in trip.
He's another potential long shot for the meeting, Andrew. I think he could run a good race, actually. He had those 2 ordinary ones, first up and second up. Blinkers then went on in that race we just looked at there, and he fired again like he did all last season when he was just having his first start and so on. So I'm going to put him in for second. I don't think the distance will be an issue. The class is always a difficult thing to overcome. But I think he is going well, and as Grant said, still has plenty of improvement to come, Paul.
Yeah, 50-1 last time. He didn't get the race run to suit, but if he reproduces that, there's no reason why he can't
All right.
run well.
Let's have a look at some of his rivals then. Starting off with Ha Ha Ha, last start winner, but you can see in a pretty good spot on this occasion. It's a little bit harder from his gates on Wednesday night.
It is, yeah, barrier 2 on this occasion and now barrier number 10, but Joe Moreira takes over. He knows the horse very well. I do think Ha Ha Ha's a horse that can get into Class 2 at some stage. He's had 4 wins from 19 starts so far and still looks to have progress.
Yeah, I didn't put him in because of the draw. You know within the first couple of 100 metres.
Correct.
You know what I mean? With him, if Joe can find a spot, then he definitely has a chance, but I'm not that sure from the map I did anyway.
Yeah, I'm with Paul, actually. I left him out too. I think it's going to be hard for him to find a spot one off or on the fence, but we'll have to wait and see how it unfolds. But the barrier is the risky factor.
Yeah, I've left him in just on a very minor line. He's clearly got the ability. We'll have a look, though, at Dances with Dragon next, and Relentless Me as well. So a little bit of cover there for Dances with Dragon and Relentless Me. Red and yellow down on the inside here.
Fourth start now with Peter Ho, Dances with Dragon. He has run well at Happy Valley before. He was a Group 1 winner in New Zealand before he got here over a mile. He is running over 16.50. I've got him in there. I think he can run well.
I got him on top. I think last season when he had his first prep, we all liked him. He had good credentials from overseas, as Paul just highlighted, but it didn't sort of work out for him. There were one or two runs that were good, whereas now he's had a change of stable. He's had an off-season to settle into Hong Kong lifestyle, and his prep has been just gradually improving every start. The change of track's a little bit of a concern, coming from Sha Tin to Happy Valley again, because they get moving a long way out. It's a different race, but he is progressing in the right direction, and let's be honest, as Paul said, Group 1 winner here in a Class 3. If he's anywhere near that, he should put this race away, I think, in the form that he's going along at the moment. All
right, still a couple more to have a look at, though. Gold Land is next. Looks like he's almost turning sideways, about to take the rail on as we pick the action up. His second win, his other win came in similar fashion, in actual fact. Can he go in again?
Yeah, well, the question is he hasn't before. He's been a bit of an inconsistent horse. That's been his problem. But from Barrier 2 with Sylvester de Saujon, he's definitely going to get his chance once again. As I mentioned, the inconsistency is the thing that worries me. I put him in for fourth just to keep him safe.
Oh, he's a hard one to get right, this horse. He had every favour this night, ran past association fans. Choo Chow Kid's been honest. He'll get the same run. Had he have not drawn 2, I would have completely penned him, but the fact that he's drawn 2 gives him some chance. He is a last start winner, but I'm shopping around him.
Yeah, and his other win did come in this class as well. He's got the ability to do it,
yeah.
But whether, as Paul said, he can put 2 together is the key. Last one we're going to have a look at, and this is actually our early favourite, and this is Sky Melody. Back at the trials, he won at the opening meeting of the season here at Happy Valley. Yeah,
and then there's been a little bit of a tendon issue, I think, has been primarily the problem for him not racing for a number of months. But a trial leading in, Zach Purton to ride. We know potentially there will be a strong enough pace that'll suit him.
Definitely. I've got him in for second. I think he'll run well once again. I didn't mind this trial, so he has been well rested.
Yeah, not a prolific winner so far from 9 starts. But still more to come, I would think. I'm going to side with horses that have got a little bit of fitness edge possibly on their side.
All right, he's the early favourite, though, at this stage. What do you like, Paul?
I'm going to go with the one that's paying a bit of money in this one. I thought he'd be paying a lot less. It's Pretty Bohemia. He's been downgraded. He's been in good form already, and he is definitely fit. This will be his 5th run this season. Blinkers come off. He's won off 78 before. He's now rated 79 with Jack Wong aboard. Barrier 1. I thought 20 to 1 looks pretty high at this stage. I think he'll pay a lot less. Sky Melody in there for second. Dance with Dragons, I think will run a good dragon.
Had to throw him in.
Had to throw him in. I think he'll run well. And Goldland might be the aim in there as well. 1, 4, 5 and 10. Happy to take the 1 each way at that price.
Dances with Dragon, I'm going to put it on top. I think the preparation's been perfect this season from Peter Ho, and I think coming to the Valley potentially could be a little bit of an issue, but it could also go the other way and really suit the horse. I think he's ready to win, put it that way. He's on top, looking good. Up in class, up in distance is never an easy thing, but he does look potentially like he might be able to cope with it. My Ally, I think, from a low barrier can race hand in, conserve energy, and Sky Melody will be running on late, but he hasn't had a run for a few months. That did worry me on a win line. So 5, 12, 3, 4.
He's short enough, isn't he, Sky Melody, at this stage for me. My Ally comes out on top. Hopefully that gate is the difference. Stats for the meeting. We're looking at Jimmy Ting. No one's done it better at Happy Valley so far this season.
No, you can see 45 runners for 10 wins. 4 seconds, 6 thirds, so you got a really good win rate of 22% there for Jimmy Ting, and he's flying. Let's have a look at his runners. Dr. Delight's got a good chance. Lipagas has got a good chance. Applause has got a good chance. So there's 3 good ones. Fine with me as well. And a big bang bomb.
Goes around in the nightjar, Paul.
He does, yeah.
He's probably the odd sock out, I would have thought, over the shorter trip too.
Yeah, probably. Any of those your best bet, Paul?
No. I'm going to go with complacency. Or maybe I am being a bit complacent with Jimmy Ting, but complacency is mine. I just think he's really well suited. He's going to get a good run, be tough to beat. And he could be forgotten, this horse. He's had 1 start and he did run well. A play to win. Comes in as the emergency horse. So we'll take him with Derek Long taking them out. The play of the day, race 6, Most Beautiful. Boy and Complacency for QQP then.
Yeah, I like Complacency too, but Paul nicked that, so I'll go 3-7 Amazing Gold. I think he can win again in this grade. My long shot will be Dealmaker, but I think there are others as well. I mentioned Looking Good in the last, and one or two others that'll go around at a decent price that can hit the frame. Khaki Applause, Dealmaker, my play in race 4, that QQP in the first leg of the TT.
All right, Gentle Breeze for me was a best bet winning last time, so happy to go even though he's up in class. And My LA in the last, and each way price at the moment 12 and 3.1 at this stage. Alexi Bedell in the saddle for Richard Gibson. And so work around Gentle Breeze as far as the QQP is concerned. He's Super Telecom Brothers and Gentle Breeze. All right, that is it. We're just about done. The international horse is still with us, but I think most of the visitors are on their way back to...
Still a few lurking around, a few still lurking around, Andrew, I think somewhere around Hong Kong. But yeah, great for Hong Kong too, winning all 4 races for the first time. It was a marvellous week.
Yes, good to see the back of a few of them. They've been keeping me out late at night. But
again,
that's
speak for yourself.
Yeah, it's always good.
They're probably saying the same about you,
That's
Paul.
the show. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Paul Brett and the rest of the team, hopefully we'll see you at Happy Valley. We will be racing to win.
Bye.
Bye-bye.